As a normal scientist, Doc Ock hated the Hardy Foundation because they didn't finance the great experiment that he wanted to work on. But when Doc Ock became the supervillain he is after that incredible accident, his hatred turned to a rage that is indescribable. And in order to get his revenge, he kidnapped Felicia Hardy, the daughter of the head of the Hardy Foundation. And to just add another bit of intrigue in the whole thing, he also kidnapped J. Jonah Jameson. So poor Spidey has to rescue both Felicia Hardy and J. Jonah Jameson from the now super powerful and furious, mad, raging Doc Ock. You're going to enjoy it. In the story, The Cat, I want to tell you, you've got to feel sorry for Felicia Hardy. She had just been kidnapped in the first story. Bingo, she's kidnapped again. So here you've got S.H.I.E.L.D., you've got Nick Fury, you've got the cat, you've got the cat's daughter, you've got Spider-Man, who has to save the day, of course, and you've got the Kingpin, and you've got Doc Ock. And if there's anyone else that could be crowded in a story, I don't know how you could do it. This one you're going to really love. And now the second part of that great story, The Black Cat. This one is great because you're going to be in at the birth of a new superhero, the Black Cat. What happens is she gets injected with her father's serum, and it turns her into, instead of just normal Felicia Hardy, it turns her into the Black Cat. She gets the powers that the serum was supposed to give American soldiers to make them super soldiers. Now she has that power. Well, while this is going on, the Kingpin had inadvertently introduced her to Spider-Man. She and Spidey team up, and they've got to find a way to rescue her father, the original cat, from the Kingpin and Doc Ock. So you can imagine the action, the danger, and the suspense in this one. You've heard of the labors of Hercules. Forget them. Wait till you see what poor Spider-Man has to do. The poor guy has to rescue the Black Cat from Alistair Smythe. And in order to do that, he's got to capture either the Vulture or the Scorpion in order for Smythe to get their DNA and use that to make Silvermane, the infantile Silvermane, more grown up and more powerful. And that's only part of the problem. I won't tell you what happens. You're going to have to watch this one. You've got to see a couple of the really old Spider-Man cartoons. They're not much on story, but there's a lot of action and fighting, as you'll see in the cartoon where Spidey goes up against Doc Ock. I mean, it's just a few minutes of our spider-powered superhero fighting the octopus-powered villain. It's old, it's a little bit corny, you're going to like it. Here's one that'll knock you out of your chair. Spidey has to fight the cold-wielding aliens from Pluto, the Plutonians. And all it is, they're aliens from the planet Pluto who have the power of extreme cold. You're going to get a few minutes of Spidey single-handedly battling them. It's not the greatest exercise in intellectualism, but I want to tell you, you're going to talk about it for a long time to come. Enjoy it.